America will never be destroyed from the outside. If we falter and lose our freedoms, it will be because we destroyed ourselves. My concern is not whether God is on our side. My greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me and I didn't have the heart to let him down. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live up to what light I have. You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all of the people some of the time, but you cannot fool all of the people all of the time. Character is like a tree and reputation its shadow. The shadow is what we think it is, and the tree is the real thing. You cannot help people permanently by doing for them what they could and should do for themselves. I am a firm believer in the people. If given the truth, they can be depended upon to meet any national crisis. The great point is to bring them the real facts, and bear. It is difficult to make a man miserable while he feels worthy of himself, and claims kindred to the great God who made him. The better part of one's life consists of his friendships. If this is coffee, please bring me some tea, but if this is tea, please bring me some coffee. The probability that we may fail in the struggle ought not to deter us from the support of a cause we believe to be just. The Bible is not my book, nor Christianity my profession. I could never give assent to the long, complicated statements of Christian dogma. If there is anything that links the human to the divine, it is the courage to stand by a principle when everybody else rejects it. Die when I may, I want it said of me by those who knew me best, that I always plucked a thistle and planted a flower where I thought a flower would grow. Stand with anyone that is right, stand with him while he is right, and part with him when he goes wrong. When I get ready to talk to people, I spend 2/3 of the time thinking what they want to hear, and 1/3 thinking about what I want to say. I have come to the conclusion never again to think of marrying, and for this reason, I can never be satisfied with anyone who would be blockhead enough to have me. Don't interfere with anything in the Constitution. That must be maintained, for it is the only safeguard of our liberties. We the people are the rightful masters of both Congress and the courts, not to overthrow the Constitution but to overthrow the men who pervert the Constitution. Congressmen who willfully take action during wartime that damages morale and undermine the military are saboteurs, and should be arrested, exiled, or hung.